Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Forever Stranded, where we got some progress done last time. We're still over... Let's go take a look at this, actually, because I've been idle in the game for a little bit now. And we have this thing going. It's like the slowest thing ever. Fluid seeds turning into what we need at an enormously slow speed. Like 12%'s done, even with these machineries. How are tile, block, cap, bank, none, name. We are out of power. Alright. Let's grab that then and go over to our power source. We made a new one last time so we can switch these back and forth. So we can put this one to charge and pick up the other one over here that should be full. It's full. Grab that. Put this is the empty one up. Pull up. They look different now, don't they? It's charging up anyway. Which is weird that they look different because I haven't updated the mod pack. But anyway, we need this running. It's slow enough already. We definitely need this running. So that should mean that this thing... Device online, yeah. So this thing is speeding this process up. But it doesn't seem like it. But it is. It is speeding that process up. And we need that done to get into ME systems and stuff. So what we did more was we started working on the big reactor stuff. We have uranium ingots here, we have the fuel rods, casings, and all kinds of stuff. And what we need is we need to figure out what's missing, because this is not sufficient to make a reactor. And so for that, we have the fuel rods, we have the glass, which is, legacy of all of these, I don't know. Fluix power taps, and access ports and stuff, and the controller, of course. But we only have 2 reactor casings left. And we're going to need way more than that. I think we're going to need something like almost 20 or something. So, these reactor casings are iron and graphite, and the reactor casings cores, which are more graphite, iron, all of these things. And we have a problem. We have 1 stack of redstone. You have 1 stack of gold ingots. That's pretty okay, actually. Lots of coal. Am I out of iron? Because I was out of something. I know I was out of something. We have 10 iron. So let's grab ourselves a stack of this. Let's make it into this. Throw that into heat. Let's not click with that. There we go. Throw those in here. I know it's not as efficient. I don't care. I'll have to do. There's now 26 of those. This would be cool to get one of these reactors online. So let's see. That's not what I wanted. These are the ones I want, which means I need to make some of these. So we need to grab the gold and redstone. Let's grab the gold and redstone. So let's make 4 of these. That should give us 16 of these down the line. Now we can't make 16 right away. We can only make 8. And then we're out of iron. Yeah. So it's iron that's our big issue here. And yeah. How's this thing doing? Is this sifting? Yeah, it is. It's still going. So we're still getting more stuff. It's just a bit slow. That's 7. So we get 7 more iron from that. We're just scavenging whatever little piece we can at the moment, just because we're running so low on iron. And we're not running low on iron, we're just using it up very quickly. What's in here? Because I've forgotten. We have iron in here. Let's cast that. But now, we can make the rest of these. Now we have 18 of those. And now I'm wondering... What? Why are there slime boots in here? Can I not pick them out? Because I started pouring things in there? I really dislike this. There's some bug in this mod pack that just, whenever I use stuff in here, it puts random stuff into the crafting grid and into the auxiliary, inventories, and now it's put my slime boots in here. So if I break that, I lost the iron there. But at least I got the slime boots back, because those are important. Those can keep me cool. Alright, so now we have 18 of these. So let's see. Can we make the most basic thing ever with these? Because I think the best thing we can do at this point is just make whatever with them. And then we'll figure out how to make it like really good later. I can't even get through here. We have all our power systems are here right now. Maybe we should just place it over here at the corner. That could work. Alright, so we'll take this. What we're going to do is we're going to do 3 by... Ooh, leg spike. 3 by 3 of these. I guess we'll remove this torch. That was potentially not very clever. How does 7 look? Looks good, actually. There are torches around. Okay. So we want a 3 by 3 of just the casings. This was maybe not that smart. Because we need the ports and the power tap and stuff. Maybe the backside is fine though. Alright, yeah, okay. So, access port. Let's put an access port over here. Let's put our redstone power tap over here. Let's put our controller over here. Looking good, looking good. And then... I don't even know. The glass we could probably have used somewhere, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Reactor fuel rod, right? Fuel rod there. And then the rest can be these. Hey, this is going to be the very most basic. We're gonna need more casings. That should be okay though. We'll just need more material, but whatever. Reactor control rod. Yeah, we're 4 of these. We're four casings short. That should be enough for now. I've put away my gold and redstone, and I put away everything I had before. We'll just grab that again, and then make a single one of these to be able to make 4 more of these. And then finish our reactor. Exciting times. Ta-da! Alright. Eject waste. Now, here, you need to put some yellorium. Right? That's... okay. And this is waste. So, outlet mode. We should probably have more of these down the line, but for now, that's fine. Casing, heat core heat, energy buffer. We need cables connected to this thing from here to over here. That should be okay. I don't know how much cabling we have left. I'll do that. Alright, so one there. That's connecting, so that's good. And then we'll just pull the cable straight out from over here, all the way over our face to there. That should work. Alright. No, not that. Okay, now. Activate. Heating up. Energy buffer. Ticking up. We're producing 265 RF per tick, which is way more than we're using here. So this should just be fine to just run along now. As should this. That's great. That's awesome. And now we could potentially make more of these and more of these smashers, which would mean that we could make automatically. We could make dust and sand and sift those as well. So that's what we're going to look at, and we need a compacting drawer for this. So compacting drawer, we're going to need several. Actually, we need a bunch of pistons and a bunch of stone. This thing, it's just chugging along, tearing through these things now. That's awesome. Could probably... actually, this has a massive internal buffer, doesn't it? Yeah, that's many zeros. I don't know how big that is, but this can just keep running for a bit. That's fine. Just keep that running, and then at some point it will be full. Because I don't want to waste the fuel, but as long as it's filling up the buffer, then why not? Any type of drawer. So then we'll just make the full drawer, because that's way cheaper. If I have the wood. Some wood. I feel like I'm just being silly and there's something and you guys are all screaming at me about where it is, but I genuinely can't see it. Alright, how's this looking? Grab a bunch of those. Put down our sapling here. Grab our bone meal. Bone meal away. Why did I do... I have a watering can, so I'm not sure why I did that, but whatever. Oh. And then to make that a compacting drawer, we need those, and we need our one piece of iron that we've now used up. So that's too bad. Now we can... Okay. Constant struggle for iron. I'm constantly getting more, but we're just barely keeping up with our needs. Just barely. Compacting drawer. So I have one of those. Here is a problem. This thing now has 71 stacks of gravel in it. I want to switch it to have that inside of this compacting drawer. If I can. Maybe first we should check that it does compact. No, it really does. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes. So 71 stacks with this upgrade. That's 4,000 pieces of gravel. That's a little bit of a problem. I could just break it. And then we'll spend the rest of our day filling in here. I think that's probably the only thing we can do, really. I'm just hoping it doesn't break the world, because I'm about to throw so much gravel out. 71 stacks, though. We'll just do this. We'll take them all out manually. That's a lot of gravel. Alright, now we can break this. And put our... Oh, dang. Okay, there's going to be so much gravel everywhere. Put that there. And now I need to grab the storage upgrade somehow. Did I get it? I got it. Nice. And now we'll put that in here. That has a stack limit of 128 now. So that's good. And now we can just do this. Put all of them back in there. Awesome. Not even done yet. More. Alright. So with that done, what I would like to do is I would like to get things moving from this automatically into this sieve. So this is the cobblestone generator. It's just moving cobblestone into the system constantly. We kind of could simplify this now, because a lot of these generators are kind of not needed anymore. We could remove them. Consuming 120 hour. I think that's... Yeah, this isn't showing properly, because there isn't any in here, which we should fix first of all. Actually. So let's just grab a stack of compressed gravel. So nice. Throw it immediately in here. Ta-da! And it'll start working. And this thing is also running out of these iron meshes. So what kind of item ducts and stuff do we have left here? Because I know I made a bunch. We have one. A single item conduit. Aha. What are these? Fluid conduits. That's not helping. And item conduits they're expensive. I'm pretty sure. So item conduits, okay, redstone conduits. Item conduits are 3 pulsating iron nuggets and conduit binders. Conduit binders are fine. It's the iron nuggets that are the issue. We have 6 of those. Why then wouldn't we just make We have more than a stack of conduit binders, so let's just make more item ducts. We're gonna need item conduits. We're gonna need it. Ooh. Yeah, let's just make them. And throw these back in here. So now we have 16 item conduits. That really should be enough. We're gonna need like an item filter as well, I think. But let's just start by... Okay, this generator's kind of in the way now. Kind of want to run this just straight through. It's full of power though. Can I get it with a hammer? I cannot. I mean, on the other hand, it doesn't matter if I break it now, does it? Now, the thing is, this whole thing here is set up because I had very few energy conduits and stuff. So it's all laid out in a little bunch. All bunched up. But now I do have that, so we're fine. We do not want these to connect. Can I? Here. We're going to need an item filter for these for sure. So an item filter, we just need a basic one, I guess. It's the hopper and paper. All right, we can do that. Basic item filter. Good, good, good. Actually, that's fine. It's fine. I'm going to edit this thing, put the item filter in, and we're going to go and borrow a thing from you. One of these. That's what we're going to want. We're going to want this and whitelisted. And then extract always. We can maybe put this to a different channel. Let's put that to blue channel. Actually, we should just be doing this. You need slime sling anyway. Just do that. That's awesome. If I stop bouncing at some point. Alright, so that's extracting on blue. We'll just pull that over to here. Put this to insert on blue. This should fill up with compressed gravel. That's awesome. So awesome. And now we're going to need to sort out the iron mesh situation. This is about to run out, which is great. Which is absolutely great. Alright, we have a drawer here. Basic drawer. We've pushed that, put that up here maybe. And then we're gonna fill that one with iron meshes. And I don't think do I have any? I do have iron bars, which is what you make the meshes out of. So we're gonna make, how are these? They were cross, right? No, they're just a 2x2. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll do that. Throw these out. Throw those out. Put this in. This. Okay, this drawer got turned backwards. Alright. So we're going to put our mesh in there, finally. Put the mesh in. Put the mesh in. Alright. Could probably have done this way more effectively, but as long as it works at this point, I'm happy. Put these here. These can extract. These need a. These are going to extract on blue as well, but they also need an item filter. And now we heard that the mesh there broke, which is great. Don't say that often, but it's actually great. Because then we can test our thing here. So that turns into a hopper, which turns into a basic item filter. Good. Get my way back here. Edit that. Put the item filter in. And I need one of the meshes. Here. That's what we want whitelisted. And then we're simply going to extract always. So now it's putting an iron mesh in there. Let's We are getting somewhere. We are truly getting somewhere. This means that from now on, we will always be sifting compressed gravel. As long as we don't run out of the meshes in the system, which we could just fill up when we have iron, which we will always have because we're sifting all the time. So I can make, oops. Okay, let's put it all back. And grab 2 stacks, because it's grabbing 2 at once for some reason. And I fail. Grab those and smelt those and make a whole bunch of meshes. And then we won't have to bother about resource or about feeding that for resource production for a long while. Because this is now getting compressed gravel as well. Yes, it is. Sweet. 32 of those. These are going to turn into tons of meshes. There. And these you can store by just doing this. And this. And now we have 10 iron meshes in there. That's going to last quite a while. You, my friend, are going to be busy. Very busy. Alright. That's awesome. How is this generator doing? 18% depleted and 60, almost 60% full. So we're using up a bunch of that. That's fine. Grab these, replant them, put them in here. So my base is like full of these little random small things that I have to do all the time. And the more we can automate those, the better. How are these doing? It's like 13, 19%. Oh, well, it's only going to take like 4 more episodes before they're done then. And now we have a reactor, so that down the line we can actually power them. And this we can expand on, because I mean we have the components. It's relatively easy to make more, but it's producing enough power for us at the moment. So who needs more than that? So the next step is probably make another one of these, another auto hammer to smash things into sand, or we might as well just make 2. Auto hammer. Auto compressed hammer. Ooh. I mean, it's not terrible. We have excessive amounts of steel. We have made a whole bunch of it. We haven't really used it for much yet. So we have the steel. A compressed diamond hammer, of course, is a little bit annoying, but I think we have diamonds aplenty too. More than a stack of diamonds. I think we... do we want to make this? Alright, let's go for it. Let's just go for it. We need 2 of these. On the steel, and then a compressed diamond hammer. So we're probably going to need 2 compressed diamond hammers. That's 9 by 4. Ooh. Alright, this is kind of ridiculous, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do that first. Okay. Thanks for that. There we go. Alright, so let's make this first, because I'm not quite sure. I think it requires another diamond hammer inside of it once we're done, but I'm not going to make it until I'm sure of that. Where is all the steel? Did I put it in the system? I probably did. Which means that it's somewhere. And because the system will sort of switch between the types of steel, it's hard to recognize. Is this steel? Steel ingots, more than a stack. We need 6. So that should mean that we can make this. Auto compressed hammer. Ta-da! Now, we're going to put it next to this, I guess? Ooh, yeah, it does need another one. Of course it does. So... let's go again. How did I get... oh, it was a graphical glitch. Let's do that. And then that. And manually switch this out because the mod is being stupid. Then go here. Oh, here. There. Put this in, and now we're ready to smash some gravel. We are not going to be quick enough. We should probably do this the other way around. So put this. This is going to go where... Where's that thing now? It's here. We're going to smash compressed cobble here. And then let's do this. We're going to kill that thing. Put the auto compressed hammer in here instead. Then this is going to start getting... It might not even get that. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make our second compacting drawer. This thing. So we have everything but the drawer and the stone. Stone we put in here. Drawer is easy enough to make. Make this for me, please. Thank you very much. And now we are in another one of those situations, because now I want to replace this thing, which has 28 stacks of cobble in it. That's not much, actually. We're probably going to need to upgrade our cobble generator, too. So let's do the same thing, I guess. Put that in. Gotta do... That's what I gotta do. I gotta find the right field. Okay. So now we have that. Let's compressed cobblestone. Oh, it goes to double. So we have 23 stacks, 23 double compressed cobblestone. It's not something we need, but that's fine. We're probably gonna need more item filters, aren't we? Because we're gonna have to replace this whole thing too. Oh, there are more upgrades and junk back here that I can't even get to. This is also a cobblestone generator tier 2. We should look at that, by the way, while we're here. Stone generator tier 2. So tier 3 is diamonds surrounding that. That's fine. Tier 4 is blaze rods surrounding that. It's not necessarily that easy. This is super easy, though. So if we can only make the... Hello? Okay, fine. Just make the blaze rods, then the next one will be easy too, which would be nice. Because we're going to be using up lots and lots of cobble here. We have 5 blaze rods. That's not too bad, actually. How many of these do we have? 47. Not bad. How many did we need for one in here? I can't remember. I just remember that there was lots of sound involved. Throw those in. So don't throw those in. This is the extractor. Compressor. The noise! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. So we make that into that. Thank you very much. We make that into that. Thank you very much. And that into that. Tier 5. Makes 1 cobblestone block every tick. Nice. And this is going to be too fast for our systems here. So if we put this... That was right on top of there. That's kind of unnecessary. This could be anywhere we can output into this, which we could just put it here, actually. And then tell this thing to just extract on green, always active. Because this is inserting on green, always active. So that should mean that we are getting cobblestone in here again. It is. And it's actually, the compressed cobblestone is going up by a fantastic rate there. Whoo, nice. Alright, well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think we've made a good amount of progress here. We're not fully set up yet. Actually, I'm completely stuck. So, we made some pretty good progress, I think. We have the smashing and sifting all done. Well, we actually don't. The smashing needs to be remade now. But we are on a good track here to just get resource production going like crazy. And then once we have that, if we can then fix up so we get it automatically smelting and stuff, it's going to be so good. So that's what we'll continue with next time. We have our big reactor, and we'll need to do some more stuff before we get into an ME system, because that thing is taking its time. This is slicedlime. Thank you for watching Forever Stranded, and I will catch you next time.